Welcome back, everybody, to 9-9, Episode 3.
We've gone back to the past like Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
Here's hoping that we don't screw up. But instead, we're actually preparing for a party.
Or back to the past like the Black Knight in the movie. Black Knight.
Oh gosh, I forgot about that movie. And on that note, it's been about 40 minutes or so since they left. Just as the sky turns totally dark, Kosaka-senpai and Yuki return to my place ahead of the others. They plop down a bag filled with an assortment of snacks and drinks.
Where's Sora and Kujo?
They're not our sister's keeper.
肉が高かったと
What else is new?
I'm not that expensive at all. Huh? Neat?
別のお店の方が安いかもってだから私たちだけ先に帰ってきた
Oh, that makes sense. Considering Kujo's the one in charge of shopping.
I just imagined they walked in there and they were like, this bacon is super cheap, but it's also not the right color. This is probably fine, and Sora was just like, no, let's not.
彼女っていつもああなの
Yeah, she's the frugal type.
意外ねコロナグループの令嬢なのにいいお嫁さんになりそう
I know, that's what we said in episode 1.
Yeah. Maybe.
にみさんは九条さんみたいな
Yeah.
あいいえあトイレ借りても
If you were going to ask if they are our type, no, our type is ghost.
Sure, go ahead.
ありがとうございます
Senpai exits the living room, and Yuki sits down right across from me.
ピザは
Maybe another 15 minutes? I just ordered them. I didn't want them to get here too soon, or, they'd get cold.
そう
This is a riveting conversation.
帰り道
Mm-hmm.
はるかに相談をされた
Can you be more specific?
What'd she, wait, I guess I shouldn't pry.
詳しく話すつもりはないけれどはるかは使い物にならないかもしれない
Huh?
怯えている自分の力に
Why?
Is it because we had a premature H scene?
いえ聞かなかったことにして少しおせっかいが過ぎたただ失敗が許されないミッションならはるかは外すべきだと思う
But if we put her on the bench, couldn't she just be like, oh man, I really wish that I wasn't on the bench, and it would happen?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that we
Yes.
could stop her.
Did she say that to you?
いいえ
Then I'm gonna pretend this conversation never happened, like you suggested.
そう
Not happy with that?
同意していたら見損なっていた
Oh, so it was a trick.
So you were testing.
そうどうかしら
Enough with your riddles. Yuki chuckles nonchalantly. Normally, I would have given up on trying to deal with her and just awkwardly laughed back, but...
何
So, which is the real you?
は
This or the girl who was talking to the cats back there?
100% the girl that was talking to the cats.
あれは忘れて
You don't have to be so embarrassed about it. Even I start acting like a weirdo when I play with dogs or cats.
気持ち悪かった
Oh, look, the pizzas are almost here.
Oh yeah, the pizza tracker, I forgot about that.
No, it's only weird when I act like that. When you do it, it's... How should I put it? It's kind of adorable.
Hang on, we're not on episode 4 yet.
ほほあれは一時の気の迷い。死地に赴く戦士には必要のない感情。
Seriously, you don't have to keep up with the cool act.
When did she start?
無理なんてしていない。
Meow.
性格悪いわね、あなた。
It just made me think of the episode where SpongeBob accidentally got injected with snail plasma.
Yep. Meow.
Meow.
どうしたんですか？
Snail plasma.
You got there faster than me.
Right as Yuki raises her voice, Senpai comes back. She timidly walks over and sits down beside Yuki.
I was just asking Yuki whether or not you two made plans to go to a cat cafe.
あ、いえ、まだ。いつ行きますか？
The day after tomorrow, if we don't die.
そうね。すべてが終わったその時に。はい。じゃあ全部終わったら。今のフラグっぽいですね。
Oh, you're worried about the whole once the war is over, we'll get married cliche?
今のなしで。今は約束はなしで。
We absolutely will not go to the cat cafe. Never.
私は気にしないけれど。
Really?
いえ、縁起が悪いので、そういうの避けたいので。そう。
Oh man, then I guess I shouldn't mention how I'm about 3 days away from retirement.
Also, isn't she the one that summoned a cat to cross somebody's path in order to throw them off their game in the last episode?
Mm-hmm.
はい。ポジティブに行きたいので、ポジティブに。
But two positives make a negative?
I was about to say, wait,
ただいま。
if you go in with a positive mindset and someone goes in with a negative, isn't that actually the perfect mindset?
It would be perfectly balanced.
ただいま。
For some reason, in my head, when I read those subtitles, I read it as, "Sup, y'all?
How's it going, y'all? We got the meats."
Oh, you're here. Welcome back."
ただいま。ごめんね、遅くなっちゃった。もうね、みやこ先輩主婦。周辺の安い店把握してる。完全に主婦。ごめんね、付き合わせちゃって。高坂先輩も結城先輩もすみません。荷物持ってもらっちゃって。そのために同行したのだから気にしないで。何か手伝えることありますか？ありがとうございます。大丈夫です。そんなに凝ったもの作るつもりはないので。
I do wonder if the what is it, like after story, whatever the fifth one is.
Oh, yeah, the new episode? Whatever it's called? I can't remember off the top of my head.
I wonder if I wanted to cover more Miyako stuff because I feel like she really did get the short end of the stick being the first one.
For some reason, I thought you were about to say more me. Me too. No, but I agree with you. I kind of hope that they each get their own little, I guess, vignette, for lack of a better way of saying it, but especially Miyako, because her episode was so caught up in the exposition and establishing all of the stuff that was going on in the town, in the powers, in the story, that she ended up almost kind of taking a back seat on her own route.
Exactly, and I only like her more and more as we've gone through episode 2 and 3.
Yeah,
like,
really.
Oh, I really wish you had a better story yourself.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. I really hope so, though. I really want to get a little time with each of them, or, you know, a harem route, but that's not going to happen. Or is it?
Yay!
何も聞かずについていっちゃったけど、何作るんです？サラダと、あとハーブチキンとポテト。
Ooh, that sounds good.
おいしそう。でもめっちゃ手間かかりそう。レンジでパパッと作っちゃうから簡単。台所お借りします。はーい。
To be fair,
ピザは？
Sora does seem like the type of person who's like, oh, I'm gonna make us dinner. Cup ramen.
I mean, that's probably not that far off the mark. Who knows how they were eating and surviving when she was about to flip out of existence between the two of them. They couldn't even really order a pizza when you stop and think about it at the end because he couldn't touch the buttons on his own phone.
Yeah.
Also, as a side note, she's making all that food and they're getting pizza? What the heck? They're not going to be able to fight? They're going to be able to block the path like a Snorlax.
Did you just call me Blob? I'm not here yet.
まだ頼んでないの？
Oh, I did. They should be getting here soon.
If they're not here in 30 minutes, they'll still cost money because they don't do that anymore.
よし、準備しなきゃ。紙コップとお皿も買ったから、あと割り箸も。どの袋だろう。あ、こっちです。私やります。私は飲み物を。私は。おい、ニーニ、何ふんぞり返ってんだよ。あなたも働きなさいよ。
I'm providing the atmosphere, place to eat, that thing.
I'm the guy in charge of receiving the pizzas, so I'm on standby for now.
クズかよこいつ。
Rude.
誰かはお茶？あ、はい。お茶でお願いします。あたしコーラ。おい来たぞ。行けクズ。
Ah, shut up and don't call me a bum.
大丈夫。私出ます。
Sorry about that. The money's right by the door.
はーい。唯一の仕事もなくなったわけだが。
What are you doing?
Leave passing out the chopsticks to me.
もうやっちゃいました。
Oh. Well, I guess I got nothing now.
Job well done.
クズかよ。
Can it, you?
はーい。ピザ届きましたよ。ひゅー、いい匂い。
That mood change.
できるのはまだちょっと時間かかりそうだから先に食べててね。
This makes me miss pizza. Like, I haven't had pizza in a while.
いえ、せっかくだし待ちましょう。
Yeah, let's all eat together.
急いで作るね。
How are you gonna speed it up? Cook faster, chicken!
Bok bok!
L サイズ2枚とか食べきれ。あれ、高坂先輩、どうしたんですか？気分が。
Oh, afraid of mushrooms?
They are scary.
いえ、こんな大勢でパーティーとか初めてで。
Oh no, personality switch. We haven't seen it in a while. Actually, we haven't.
No, we actually haven't.
感極まっていいのよ。嬉し泣きしてもいいのよ。なんでスイカ
No, it's okay.
気
Just
持ち悪いの？本当は気持ち悪いの？
just sneeze and become the badass launch.
I'm surprised we haven't drawn that parallel sooner.
Me too.
私なんかがこんな楽しげな場所にいるなんてと緊張して。
And that makes me drool.
気持ちはわかる。わかるのかよ。私たちのようないいも
Yes.
のは
that's right.
パーティーと聞くと無条件で身構えるのよ。陰のものって陰キャか。いや、私もそっち側だけど。
You're an ambivert.
What's that mean?
It's somewhere in between an introvert and an extrovert. It's somebody who oscillates between the two.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I actually think like mine's like a weird chart where like I'm really comfortable with one or two people,
Yeah.
and then as you get to like 10 or 12, less so.
It depends on the nature of the group and the composition of the group for me. I would say that I qualify as an ambivert.
And then once you go up again, more comfortable, because then there's like anonymity in like 150 people.
Well, and when you get that kind of group, like even at a large party where you've got, say, 40 people, people tend to group together and then they just kind of migrate between groups conversationally.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So, do you want to turn the lights down low and eat the pizza together in silence?
What is this, a seance?
それ何の儀式だよ。怖いよ。やだよ。
Pepperoni, we summon you.
ろうそくつけてみんなで囲んだら黒魔術の儀式みたい。
Exactly.
Why are you excited by this?
いいわね。
Oh, gee.
よくねえよ。いやちょっと楽しそうだけど。はーい。お先にサラダどうぞ。
We summoned a salad.
わお、おしゃれ。おいしそう。チキンはもう少々お待ちください。
Okay, so we have a salad, 2 large pizzas, an herb chicken. Are we Patrick Star?
We only have, what, 5? We have 5 people, right?
Yes. Had to think for a minute.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Well,
food.
okay, so... Well, let's assume that everybody had... You made one salad. Like, one salad bowl.
Oh, like a big salad.
Alright, everyone's gonna have... Yeah, everyone's gonna have, like, a decent amount. And then each pizza, if it has 8 slices, that's roughly 3 slices... Wait. Yeah, roughly 3 slices a person. So it's really not that much when you really think about it.
And herb chicken. You forgot the herb chicken.
Yeah. Depends on how big that is.
I
That's
guess,
the big thing, I think, yeah.
I guess if it's like a whole chicken, I don't know. Also, there's no way a whole chicken would cook in that amount of time if it was frozen.
Yeah, so it might just be like pieces of chicken. Like each person gets 1 piece of chicken.
We are analyzing this far too much.
私サラダ取り分けます。
Alright, thanks.
トマト。
Ah, I agree.
苦手ですか？プラーナが濁る。
I'm sorry, you're what now?
プラ
Sorry?
え？あ、それは良くないですね。
Oh god, she understands.
そう。良くないの。
What is happening?
すごいなこの二人。完全に通じ合ってる。まるで私とニーナ。
They are! It's like the same thing!
They're on the same wavelength. It's weird.
Say what?
わ、嘘でしょ。そんな嫌そうな顔する？普通する？はーい、お待たせ。熱いうちにどうぞ。
And then there's Cujo.
きたー！パーティーだ！あ、ろうそく。本気だったのかよ。しないよ。しませんよ。
Aw.
Cujo, here's your cup and plate and chopsticks.
ありがとう。それじゃあ、いただきましょう。いただきます。
Bon appetit!
Everyone crowds around the table, signaling the start of our little banquet. This is the first time I've had such a lively meal in this room. I wonder if it's really alright to be doing this, and feel a pang of guilt somewhere deep down inside. But I'm sure all of this pizza and chicken and salad will fill that. Even so, at least for now, I avert my eyes from the gravity of the situation that is to befall us in a few hours. Just for a short while.
Oh, he's gonna be feeling gravity after this meal.
Oh yeah, no kidding. I want us to be able to forget all of our problems. And simply enjoy ourselves. Be a lot better if we had candles. Does that make Haruka like our resident hex maniac?
The reason I'm sad we don't have candles is I would have loved to see the CG of them just in the dark with the pizza and the
Oh,
candles. It would have been awesome.
me too. Missed opportunity. Damn. The day is over, along with our hopes of seeing a CG of them with the pizza and the candles. We're supposed to leave my apartment together at 1 in the morning. After making sure that all the lights in Ms. Naruse's house have gone off, we'll begin the operation. If Kosaka-senpai has managed to get her power working right, then they'll have forgotten to lock up. That'll make getting into the shrine office and snatching the key a piece of cake. As long as we get a hold of the key, everything will be smooth sailing. We'll get to the world's eye and destroy it. By doing so, we can put a stop to Edis's plans. We can avoid a future where everyone dies. We've had plenty to eat and drink, built up our energy, and gone over the plan over and over. By the time the clock strikes 1, we're all raring to go. Or at least we should have been. If our wild partying earlier hadn't made us all fall fast asleep, oh no. Our plan to save ourselves, our town, and the fate of the world has all come crashing down for the dumbest reason ever. Wow. As if... Wow, okay. That was an interesting interlude. That felt like a very meta joke. We Deadpooled ourselves. Alright. It's currently 2:30 in the morning. We're all on our way to the shrine. For the record, all's gone according to plan so far. We didn't oversleep or anything, in spite of what we just said. The plan that we discussed earlier was a ruse. We came up with the real plan in our group chat. Even Edis probably doesn't go so far as to read everything we type on our phones. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty smart. After seeing everyone fall asleep, she just might have given up on us and let her guard down. At least that's what we're hoping. Although I doubt everything will go according to plan, we wanted to do everything we possibly could to raise our chances of success. I can't help thinking that we should have been utilizing our phones to develop an alternative strategy from the start, instead of scrambling at the last minute, though. It's a little frustrating that I was too foolish to think of this until Yuki suggested it. In any case, we've already come this far. All that's left is to pull it off. After getting confirmation from Sophie that Ms. Naruse had fallen asleep, we stopped pretending to sleep ourselves and head to the shrine. Did we give Sophie some pizza?
Yeah?
Just as we're about to arrive at the shrine, Senpai whispers to me in a low voice.
What is it?
私、足手まといになったらすみません。
Aw.
Oh, because it said she whispers in a low voice, I thought it was going to be, Huh?
みんな死んじゃったって話が頭にこびりついて離れなくて。
That wasn't your fault.
私の力、そういうのを現実にしちゃうんです。
Oh.
嬉しいことも嬉しくないことも。
Was it your fault?
だから怖くて、私のせいでみんなが。
She stops in her tracks. Everyone else notices and stops as well. I was wondering why she'd been so quiet. She's terrified of her own power. So this is what Yuki was telling me about earlier. Her power works on good thoughts as well as bad thoughts. Succeeding in the experiment with the cats definitely was a necessity. But perhaps I might have gotten the order of things wrong. Or maybe I shouldn't have told her. All I wanted to do was give her a boost in confidence, but instead, I planted a negative perception of her powers in her mind. Just as she said, her power might have some sort of influence over what happens. But...
私、いない方が。
There isn't a soul here who thinks that.
Senpai raises her head. The others also stop and give Senpai words of encouragement.
神に抗う。元より無茶な作戦。失敗したとしても、遥かのせいになるわけがない。
むしろ、先輩がいるおかげですよね。なんとかできるかもってそう思えるのは。そうそう、先輩の力がないと作戦成立しないし。っていうか、やらかすとしたらまず私じゃない？次にミーに。
Yeah, wait a second.
Hey, I control Z'd this whole thing to give us a second chance. I don't want to hear it.
much as I'd love to disagree, she's right. Senpai, if you didn't have our backs, I'd definitely screw this up. So, please, stay with us, Senpai.
Oh, personality change.
失礼しました。プレッシャーを感じているのは皆様も同じ。もう揺れません。
I guess she
I was
did.
about to say, is the we in that situation all 5 of us or both of you?
It's all 6 of us. All 5.5 of us? I don't know. She switches to her other personality, and a strong will now resides in her eyes.
行きましょう。
Yeah.
What, does the personality change bother you? We step foot on the shrine grounds. Taking care not to make any sound, we sneak inside. Like Snake.
Dun 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 dun.
Exactly.
ついてないね。
You see, if we had just brought along a bunch of orange boxes, we would have been fine.
Yeah. I think we can do this. No one in the office either. It's pitch black in there.
Actually, you know what? I want all of them to have orange boxes. We need the ZOA box.
Oh,
今気づいたけど、私鍵がどれかわかんないよ。
use your power on me. I'll go get it.
大丈夫？
Well, it's more effective on a single target, right?
うん。
Then I'd better go alone. Stick close by me. If I bump into Iris, I'll scream like crazy.
了解。あとは遥かの力がうまく効いているかどうかね。
こればかりは断言できませんわね。確かめてみないことには。
体調は？
まだいけますわ。余力は十分です。
了解。あまりプレッシャーはかけたくないけれど、遥かの力が作戦成功の鍵だと私は思っている。
But no pressure.
祈っていて勝利を。
ええ、承知いたしましたわ。
All right, let's go. This is legit breaking and entering, plus theft here. So once this is all over, let's go fess up to Miss Naruse.
I feel like she'll understand given the circumstances.
そうね。けじめはつけなければ。
さつきちゃんにも味方してもらおう。そうしないと完全に頭おかしいやつで終わるよ。そうだね。ただの苦しい言い訳って思われちゃいそう。
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it. Anyway, I'm gonna go get the key.
お気をつけて。
I nod and start making my way to the office. But first,
Sophie.
right after I call her name, the space before me distorts.
Miss Naruse is asleep, right?
ええ、ぐっすり寝て。ああ、もう。
Sophie interrupts herself. I have a bad feeling about this.
私が言うのもなんだけれど、本当に嫌な女。
Oh no, was it a trap? I knew it.
寝室から消えた。警戒しなさい。来るわよ。
Well, damn.
あら、ひどい。
It's Ms. Naruse's, Iris's voice. None of us are surprised. We all expected this to happen. I calm myself down and slowly lock eyes with Iris. Feels like a bad thing to do, but sure. I confront her.
驚かせようと思ってこっそり近づいたのにバラすなんてしらけるわ。
We rolled a higher check. Iris shrugs. Though she looks like Ms. Naruse, she clearly isn't. I sense hesitation from Sora and Kujo. However, they don't back down. Of course, we hadn't failed to consider this scenario, and as they say, first move wins.
Quick attack!
It's not very damaging, but it does hit first.
G order. Active.
Hers will take more time. The stigma on Kujo's left hand and Yuki's left eye appear. But we aren't going to fight. We're going to bind and blind her and get a hold of the world's eye.
せっかちね。
The moment the two activate their powers, Iris snaps her fingers. Oh no, she used psychic.
What?
A feeling of immense exhaustion assaults me and forces me down on my knees. The only ones who manage to remain conscious are Senpai and I. Not only Sora. Well, that's not great.
It's like in D&D sleep.
Oh yeah, the ones with the high or the lowest HP are the first ones to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And in this case, it's just impotence. Or impedance. However it's said, I don't know. Not only Sora, but the two we were relying on as last resorts, Kujo and Yuki, also go down. Damn it, seriously?
逃げられないわよ、私からは。
Shit.
この二人、やっぱりタフね。あなたの目に狂いはなかったってところかしら。
こんな力まで持っていたなんて。
私ってお尋ね者でしょ。追われるのは嫌いじゃないけれど、いちいちうぞうむぞうを相手にしていられないじゃない。こういう力があると便利よね。対抗力の低い子は指を鳴らすだけでぐっすり。その子たちみ。
Oh, she's back.
あら。
Though unstable and gritting her teeth, Yuki manages to get back up.
驚いたわ。よく耐えたわね。
あの時私は何もできずリグベーダに敗れた。二度と同じ鉄は踏まない。生物の力は心の力ならば研ぎ澄ますまで。
Is Iris really just gonna let her monologue this out?
That's what I was wondering.
I guess so.
G オーダーアクティブ。
Her stigma appears on her eye. Yuki glares at Iris, who laughs indifferently.
世界に闇をもたらす悪人よ。
Oh, here she goes again.
己が罪と罰その身に刻みなさい。
I can't wait to see the monologue she has during the H scenes in episode 4.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing. Oh no. Oh no. I can already think of them.
Oh, yeah, it almost makes me want to have the patch installed.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time I've seen Yuki go all out. The light from her stigma envelops her body, then converges onto her outstretched right hand
パニッシュメント。
and blasts outward. There's a deafening roar and a flash of blinding light. Dang, okay. Iris is swallowed up by a violent torrent of power that's almost like a lightning strike. It's a truly astonishing display of power. Yuki wasn't kidding when she said she was strong. Surely even Iris doesn't stand a chance against a blow like that. Well, except she does.
Well,
At least, so I hoped. But in the midst of the cloud of dust, there Iris stands.
私の魂へ狙いすました一撃。器用ね、あなた。
Oh, what?
一回死んじゃったわ。
You can die multiple times? She's even more OP than Ghost. Iris is just standing there like it's nothing. It's as if she wasn't hurt at all. Not even the slightest scratch is on her. Yuki's attack was no more bothersome than a little mosquito bite to her. Maybe she at least got malaria?
I was gonna say, take dengue fever.
完全に決まったはず。
決まったわよ。けれど届かなかった。
Oh no, did you hit Miss Naruse instead?
結界。
Okay, that's better than I thought.
そう、幾重にも張り巡らせているようね。その一枚を破っただけ。
So what you're saying is we have to deploy an AT field to neutralize hers. Iris laughs fearlessly. Satsuki-chan, the teacher who I know so well, wears an expression on her face that fills me with fear more than anything else.
落胆しなくてもいいわよ。一撃で破られるなんて思ってもみなかった。驚いたわ。ほんのちょっぴりだけ。だからご褒美をあげるわ。
ふ
Why
ざけ
does
な
it
い
sound
で。
like something bad?
It probably is.
お返しするわね。
Are you gonna give us barriers? To make this a more even fight? That seems fair.
伏せなさい。
Okay, that seemed like overkill. Sophie leaps out and uses her own body to shield Yuki, but is sent flying from the impact of Iris's attack. The fragments of Sophie's body scatter and crumble into dust, then disappear.
妖精か。
大丈夫よ。ただの減退だからすぐに戻ってくる。まったく邪魔ばっかり。
That's like the equivalent of when you get attacked by something really big and magic and you throw out like a 1/1 hawk
Oh, yeah.
to block it.
I'm sorry, I have to say this because it's been just popping in my head and it's gonna eat me alive if I don't. She likes to scramble the fairies!
Iris!
怖い顔しちゃって。お次はもう終わり？
That's pretty much it.
圧倒的すぎますわ。まだ本調子ではないはずなのに。
This isn't even her final form.
そうね。まだ2割か3割ってところかしら。あなたたちと遊ぶには十分すぎるみたいね。
Okay.
2割？これで？
More than enough? To toy around with us? Damn it! If you have that much power, then why did you make me kill Joichi?
どうしてって？そうね。
Because she likes to mess with us. Iris makes a show of considering my question, and then replies with a wicked grin.
1000年前に思ったのよね。人が争い合うのって楽しいじゃない？
Huh?
家族に恋人、親友、
Wow.
親しい者同士ならなおさら。
She is evil. That bitch. She was just treating us like playthings. Iris wants to repeat what happened 1,000 years ago. Also, she can have a little entertainment while she's retrieving the evil eye.
そうだ、忘れていたわ。
Iris takes something out from her bosom slowly, as if to make a show of it.
あなたたちが探していたの、これよね。
Well, I mean, we were hoping for a teacher route, but I don't think this is exactly the time. What she holds in her hand is an irregularly shaped orb, about the size of a fist. The world's eye.
これを壊されると困るのよ。だから。
The world's eye melts in the palm of her hand. Then she brings it up to her mouth. In one quick motion, she tilts her head back and swallows it.
これで安心ね。
The world's eye is now inside Miss Naruse's body, which means there's no way for us to destroy it anymore. So this is why she never absorbed it before. Iris intentionally let us have a slight ray of hope. She gave us that tiny thread of promise, just so that she could cut it herself. Just how far will this monster go to mess with us?
Senpai, can you stand?
なんとか
Please take care of Sora and Kujo.
はいしかしかける様
I've got no other choice. Yuki.
当然まだいける。あなたも下がっていて。
Don't be silly.
隠していたの？
Nope, I only managed to use it for the first time yesterday.
I got firepower. A stigma appears on my fist, and flames blaze to life around me.
What's funny is I was just about to make the joke that she's going to use her actual powers and he's just going to use old lefty and big righty and just go in with fists. But you know, this is actually better.
Flaming Fist. So, I mean, you were partially right. This is the artifact of flames that caused the school fire. I asked Sophie to let me borrow it. If it ever came down to a direct confrontation against Iris, I couldn't leave myself defenseless. With this, I can finally fight.
前衛頼める？
Of course.
ええ。幾重にも張り巡らされた結界、すべて破る。
You got it.
はるかはバックアップをお願い。はい、
必ずや勝利を
勝利ね。その子たちが起きるまで待ってあげてもいいのよ。3人で大丈夫？
This is giving me cell game vibes.
Mm-hmm.
いいや、まだいるぞ。
Hey, reinforcements.
Yay!
It's Rigveda Asura.
あら、
抜けよ、試練一閃。届かんか。
意外な子が出てきたわね。あなた一人加わったところで何も変わらないと思うんだけれど。
I actually feel like it might have worked had he not announced his arrival. If he had just thrown it.
It's his fatal flaw. He, like Yuki, cannot quietly go into battle.
Nope. It has to be an announced shot.
Mm-hmm.
一人などと言った覚えはないな。
ああもう
レディーに後ろから襲いかかるなんて随分なご挨拶じゃない？
あのさ、レンヤ、せっかく不意打ちしようとしているのに僕がいることバラしてどうすんの？アホ
Seriously,
なの？
Same wavelength.
you're ruining everything, dude.
I feel like it's the it's the equivalent of like again in D&D or really anything where you can sneak attack. You know, you're tiptoeing up from behind and the guy in front is like, by the moon of Amun-Ra, he will stab you in the back. It's like, wait a second.
Now I'm just imagining a barbarian that multi-classes as a rogue. It's like sneak attack, stab, stab, stab.
Well, what was it? I did sneak attack as like a fighter rogue at one point.
Yeah, but a fighter's different
And
from a
what-
barbarian.
No, but if you're in like full plate armor, you imagine someone just chink, chink, chink.
Well, I mean, you don't actually have to be sneaking or in stealth to perform a sneak attack. You just have to have advantage
True.
on the attack.
True, with 5, yeah.
Yep.
残念ね。あなたとは仲良くやっていけると思っていたのに。
Nobody gets along with
You killed
Yoichi.
him.
Yeah,
冗談。殺そうとしてたくせに。
he says with a smile on his face.
I mean,
あら、
technically,
誤解
she
よ。
did.
仲直りしましょう。ほら、握手。
No, she tried to kill him. It was actually Kakeru that did kill him.
Accurate.
Details.
やだね。
せっかちね。せっかく来たのだからおしゃべりしましょう。
黙れよ。僕はお前を殺しに来たんだ。
あなたの恩師も死ぬわよ。
He's a sociopath. He doesn't care.
I was about to say, he is 100%. That's. Maybe he thought of it ahead of time and was like, I don't care, or maybe he just didn't think about it at all and was like, whatever.
I'm pretty sure he does not care.
脅しのつもりかよ。僕には関係ない。
I could have said nothing. A rain of spears crashes against her invisible barrier, giving rise to a whirlwind of blinding white sparks. The spark of battle reignites in the most unexpected way. We're still completely confused when Takamine teleports over to us.
無事か？
はい。なぜあなた方が。
彼から知らせが来てな。
かける様？
I thought you guys wouldn't come.
You left me on red, you jackasses.
最初はそのつもりだったようだ。しかし結局利用されていたのが気に食わないとな。
ですが、なぜこの時間に私どもが動くと。
知らせをよこしたのは彼だけではなかったということだ。
Kosaka senpai glances over to Yuki, but she simply raises a brow in puzzlement. Was it Kujo? No, she's not the type to do that without telling anyone. Which leaves Sophie.
何にせよ、まさかあなたたちに助けられるなんてね。
助けたつもりはない。が、私が望むのは理想郷だ。破壊ではない。
共通の敵ができた。
そういうことだ。あとは私たちに任せたまえ。
Alright, we're the B team.
借りを作るつもりはない。
そうか。では好きにするがいい。
Takamine disappears, then reappears behind Iris.
撃たせてもらうぞ。間がつかみよ。
Stop announcing your attacks.
より城を使っているとはいえ、自信なくすわね。あなたごときが私の領域の中で意識を保っていられるなんて。
そのおごりが命取りになるのだ。
態度も声も無駄に大きいわね。あなた、名前何だったかしら？
Oh, there we go. Hit his pride. That'll surely take him down.
よくぞ聞いた。
Oh no.
今こそ明かそう。
Oh no.
我がマナを。我はビルヘルム。
What?
ビルヘルム・アーデルハイドなり。
Where the hell did you pull that name from?
What?
は？
我がマナは
Sounds
ビ
like
ルヘ
I'm sorry, go on.
it just sounds like he would be one of the scientists in Resident Evil.
He really does. That's exactly the kind of energy it gives off.
Like it sounds like him and like Spencer founded Umbrella together. It's like that kind of name.
黙れよレンヤ。気が散る。
I'm enjoying this. Yoichi and Takamine continuously teleport to Iris's blind spots, releasing spear after spear from their artifacts. The two make sure they're never in one place for too long. They're probably being cautious of the evil eye. They pop up and disappear over and over. Hit and run tactics, that's a good strategy. Without a moment's pause, they keep up their attack.
Those guys are moving around like they're in some kind of fighting game.
Moonsault Slayer! Moonsault Slayer!
硬直なしの移動技に遠距離攻撃ですか。実際にあんなキャラクターがいたら即使用禁止ですわね。
羨むのは後にして、私たちは私たちの手札で勝負するしかない。
You said it. Time for us to get in on the action.
We can't let Miss Naruse get hurt after all. I'll get in close, grab onto her, and let the flames rip. I can't dart around all cool like they do, so I gotta fight close up and dirty. Let's do this.
Wait.
Ooh!
That's exactly what I thought. Ooh,
That dog of mine.
I'm gonna get that rabbit.
I'm gonna light a flame under your ass, I tell you.
Oh,
Sorry.
I know. I'm right there with you.
Whew, that mental image was a little bit hard to stay in character for. Whoa.
He just all of a sudden shows up with the Yosemite Sam hat.
He starts stomping on it aggressively when it doesn't work.
Really, though, if you think about it, Yosemite Sam would be in the top tier of people to actually be in this situation. No. Slowpoke Rodriguez would be the number one, just pulling out a gun.
You know what?
Like, take the power of my gun.
I can't argue with that. Fist tightly clenched, I kick off the ground and rush at Iris.
Ow.
Friendly fire!
邪魔だよかける
Damn it.
The hell? What's with friendly fire?
味方何勘違いしてんのさ
We're on the same side. Sort of.
Ah, damn it. Take this!
With flames burning in the palm of my hand, I weave through Yoichi's relentless storm of spears, heading straight for Iris. My fist doesn't make it to Iris, having been stopped by an invisible wall. So this is her barrier. Iris doesn't even bat an eyelash in my direction. It really pisses me off, so I try to break through the barrier with brute force, but...
Oh, there.
I dodge another volley of spears coming at me from behind and put some distance between us. You know, and the thing is, too, they could make the spears come from other directions, like up and down, so they're doing this just in spite of everything. Thanks.
Again, I think the best direction would be if you could make them come from down.
They very well could do that. I mean, they've done it before when we had the fight in episode 2, but I kind of feel like if Yoichi happens to take us out and Iris, it's like, oh, great, cool.
Yep.
Well, I jumped into the fray, fist blazing, but what now?
ひどいわね。レディを囲んで袋叩きなんて。
その軽口すぐに叩けないようにしてやる。
本当に？さっきから騒がしいだけで退屈なのよね。
Damn. Iris deliberately yawns. Not a single spear from Yoichi or Takamine has managed to get through to Iris. Not once has one of them even managed to pierce her barrier.
いつになったら私を楽しませてくれるのかしら。
Iris smirks. Yoichi sighs at her provocation. Lazily, he points up at the sky. He swings his hand down toward Iris. A sharp sound like glass shattering rings through the air. Did he do it? Did Yoichi's spears finally break through her barrier?
力加減だいたい分かったよ結界はあといくつ
パニッシュメントもう一枚少しはその余裕も剥がれたかしら
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? In no time at all, Yuki fires off another blast, slowly driving Iris into a corner. Well, at least it should have.
ああ、また死んだ。2回目。
Iris begins laughing ominously. Her creepy laugh grates on my ears.
強力なアーティファクトを持っているその子はともかく、槍を飛ばすだけの凡庸なアーティファクトをよくここまで使いこなすものね。感心するわ。
褒めたって手は抜かないよ
Yoichi sends us another spear flying, which crashes through another barrier.
本当はね、この体じゃなくてあなたの体が欲しかったの。けれどさすがの私もね、同一存在でもない人間の体は奪えない。
Ignoring Iris, Yoichi continues to fling spear after spear at her disinterestedly.
でもね、諦めきれなくて。それに、カケルたちが使い物にならなかったら、自分で何とかしなくちゃいけないでしょ。だから、実験してみたの。気がついてた？
は
No, we don't have the passion spell.
Yeah. Ida snaps her fingers, and Yoichi's expression twists.
死ぬほどではないけれど、今すぐ横になりたいくらいには気分が悪いってところかしら。思った以上に効果があったわね。これならカケルを使わずに最初から自分でやればよかったかしら。
Quick, get him some Pepto-Bismol.
僕に何を。
ダメよ。人からもらったアーティファクトを疑いなく飲み込んじゃったら。
Oh.
Okay.
No, that's actually a smart move.
Yep.
それじゃあ
Ida faces her palm toward Yoichi. This is bad. Both Takamine and I get a bad feeling about what's about to happen and dive toward Yoichi. But it's too late.
お返しするわね。
やっぱ来るんじゃなかったな。
Ooh.
まず一人。
Yoichi!
Takamine
Yeah, we
teleports. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, he had direction. And also probably a sound booth. Takamine teleports and catches Yoichi, who crumples to the ground. I run over to his side as well.
Hey, Yoichi.
大丈夫。まだ生きてる。
大丈夫なわけがないだろう。
There's a huge gash running from his shoulder down to his chest. Takamine desperately tries to force the wound closed, but that alone isn't enough to stop the bleeding. The flow of blood starts soaking through his clothes.
好奇心だけで動いてたちょっと前の自分をぶん殴りたいな。
いいから喋るな。撤退だ、よいし。立てるか。
立てるけど。
Yoichi brushes Takamine aside for a moment and looks me in the eye.
かける。これあげるよ。
He takes something out of his pocket. 2 test tubes. Inside them is some green fluid. These are...
Artifacts?
ああ、知ってた。
The flame artifact that I got from Sophie also came in something like this. So it was Sophie who got in touch with them.
This? How did you?
霊薬ってやつ使って契約をね。
You nullified them? Wait, how? That stuff shouldn't have been finished yet.
止められたけど、僕なら大丈夫だと思うんでね。
Don't tell me you.
He drank the unrefined ambrosia? The stuff that's so strong normal humans aren't able to handle it?
思った通り大丈夫だったよ。
I only doubled over and threw up violently for 2 hours. Yoichi smirks and presses the vial against me.
あげる。今日はそれを渡しに来たんだ。気に入ってるのは再契約したけど、それはもういらない。それ持ってるといつまで経ってもカケルに追いかけられるからね。
The evil eye.
もう一つはおまけ。
Huh?
何かあるたびに僕が裏で糸引いてるってそう思われるのはごめんだからね。そいつも手放したい。
Is it the artifact that lets him create an illusory body? Do we have
I was
ghost in a
thinking
bottle?
that. Do we get our own? Yep. Do we get our own ghost?
Own ghost.
まあ飲めばわかるよ。
I gaze at the blood-stained vials. The flame artifact isn't enough. That alone won't cut it. I need more power. Much more to take down Iris. That's right. I don't have the time to second-guess myself. I think it's just him, like, popping off the lids and downing them, I guess. Maybe? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Without a shred of hesitation, I pop off the caps and gulp down the 2 artifacts. The artifacts melt into my body, newfound powers finding residence inside me. Aha! So that's what he meant. The evil eye, and this. So that's why someone was missing. I was wondering why Ghost wasn't here.
Mm-hmm. Yoichi, I'm gonna use it.
ご自由に。
Come on, Ghost!
Answering my call, the image of her from within my mind takes physical form. Seeing her, Yoichi laughs, astonished.
ようやく出番か。よりによってそいつかよ。
I mean, the only illusory bodies I can think of are her and Sophie. Can't I get a free pass on copying her?
Oh, it could have been anything. It could have been Puff the Magic Dragon.
いいよ。
They're Stay Puft
もうそれは
Marshmallow
かけるの
Man.
だ。
I thought of something that could never hurt us. We used to roast Stay Puft marshmallows by the fireside. Which is fitting because I have fire powers. Yoichi sighs weakly and slowly closes his eyes.
よいち
死んでないよ。うるさいな。肩貸して。
I ain't dead, I'm just tired.
すまないか聞かせてもらうぞ出血がひどい手当てをしなくては
Thanks for coming. We'll handle the rest.
行くぞよいし
優しくして。めちゃくちゃ痛いから。
Hoisting Yoichi up, Takamine retreats from the fight. I glance at Iris, who'd been observing our exchange, and return to Kosaka-senpai and the others. Iris isn't attacking. She's just sneering at us.
Does she actually have offensive capability?
Probably. I mean, doesn't she have hundreds of artifacts at her disposal? I think Sophie established that.
Yeah, but I wonder at her power level if she can even use a lot of them, like even a weak version, because
Maybe.
the thing is she's actually not doing anything. It's not even just like swatting away people. If she used sleep, and that's really, and maybe the cut thing, but that's it.
I think she can attack. I think she's letting them attack to see how much damage they can actually do. Because she's going to let them build up until they think they have a chance, and then that's when she's going to...
And then, yeah.
Yeah, unleash something big.
Yeah.
There's something that's been bothering me this whole time. I'm fairly sure my hunch is right, but I'm going to have to test it out myself.
あの方は
He was hurt pretty bad, so I don't know. I want to think he'll be okay.
少なくとも即死はしないと前向きに捉えるべきかもしれないわね。
Haruka, do your thing. As we're talking, Yuki keeps glancing at Ghost.
俺のことは気にすんな。ただの助っ人だ。
Is it just me, or is she actually a little bit nicer when we manifest her?
Makes sense.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I've already inherited the artifact, and now she's my illusory body.
そうならいい。
どうされますか？ノアさんの力で結界を破ることはできますが、決定打がこちらには。
Wait, doesn't that theoretically mean that Ghost now has the ability to use the flame artifact, the evil eye, and Overlord?
I actually thought of the other two already. I did not think of Overlord, but maybe you're right.
Because
yeah.
technically she could use everything that Yoichi could use, so I don't know.
Yeah, you are correct.
As soon as she gets tired of it, she's like, well, I'm going back in time. Bye, y'all.
Let's go fix this mess.
全部
Just
破ればい
if
い
you
だ
look
け
at a flow chart, like, or just a chart of like timelines, this is where everything
再生
starts
して
going
しまって
really
いるかもし
wacky.
れないけれど
It's like it turns into a Rick and Morty situation at this point.
Yeah.
それではキリがありません。九条さんとソラさんもまだ目が覚めませんし、一度体勢を立て直すべきでは。
I don't know that she's gonna let us regroup.
立て直したところで事態が好転するとも思えない。
それはそうですが。かける様？
This is really bugging me. I want to try something. Senpai, please watch over Sora and Kujo.
はい。
Yuki, you rest too.
まだ戦える。
You can't fire off your ability more than once at a time, right? It looks pretty draining. Your attack has the most punch out of all of us here, so just save your energy. I'll create an opening for you.
わかった。任せる。
Ghost, you up for this?
無駄なこと聞くなよ。俺はあんたについていくだけだ。
Okay.
Yay, same ghost.
Yep, same ghost.
All right.
You know, this is really funny because I made that ghost type joke earlier in the episode, and I did not expect this outcome at all.
No, me neither. Although we really should have, because if they were going to show up,
そろそろ終わったかしら。
if they didn't give it to him, they would have used it.
Yeah, you're right.
Ah, also, cool music.
Yeah, this sounds like final boss music. Just saying, it feels like we're about to fight Sephiroth.
Yeah.
And I don't mean the organization, I mean like Final Fantasy 1. Oh god, it's getting worse.
You mean Final Fantasy VII?
Yes. And Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, yes.
If it has a chorus.
This is really cool.
Yeah, it actually is.
I want to go into the soundtrack and listen to this, actually.
Yes, yes.
This is actually pretty solid.
I know, I just hope it doesn't get a copyright strike. Iris yawns, clearly looking bored while she leans against the garden lantern.
余裕だなあいつ。気に食わね
Pops gum.
Let's go, Ghost.
え。あいよ、大将。
Okay. We both break into a sprint. There's about 10 yards between us and her. 5, 4, 3.
Aww.
行くぜ。
I clench my right fist. Ghost leaps into the air. My flaming fist and her kick smash into the barrier at the same time without a second's delay, turning my flames up to full power.
ちょろいぜ。
We'll blast through all these in no time.
その前に私からのお祝い受け取ってちょうだい。
I don't want it.
I feel like there's gonna be more than just congratulations.
Yeah. Iris gently lifts her arm up and points her finger right at me. Oh no, she's gonna use the special beam
Oh no,
cannon.
it's the Frieza attack.
Oh.
I was thinking the Frieza death beam,
Oh.
you know.
You know what? If it had been 2 fingers, it would have been the special beam cannon.
Which, by the way, I imagine is actually what Yuki is doing. Every time she, like, charges and fires her attack.
Actually? You know what? With the amount of time it takes to prep, that's not that far off the mark.
No, I mean, it's the same concept. It's like high charge time, high damage, but
Okay.
high interrupt possibility.
So I know what we need to do. We need to just get behind Iris and keep circling
Full
the control
Nelson.
stick until she can stay in the path of fire.
I actually legitimately wonder. And the answer probably is, of course, it's just a magic barrier. It blocks everything.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, like, does it just block powers? Because every time they've tried, they've been using their power to break through it. But I wonder, like, if he just, you know, runs through, could he run through in full Nelson her?
I don't think so because, well, I guess it depends
No,
if
probably
Ghost
not.
herself is considered, because I think she just did a physical attack. I don't think she used the flames. I think she just did a dive kick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but Ghost is a power.
I thought about that. Well, he's also been punching too with his fist. I know it's been enveloped in flame, but he's still been
Yeah.
punching with his fist. So, I don't know. I knew she'd do it at a time like this. I gotta dodge! I don't think it worked.
Didn't dodge.
Why didn't I dodge?
What?
What? My field of vision slowly tilts sideways. It remains slanted as I fall to the ground. Why can't I see myself?
Kakeru-sama!
Oh no, she used the destructive disc. I hear Senpai's voice. Oh no, I was right. In the corner of my eye, I can see myself, except I'm headless.
Now to be the most legendary horseman in the world.
Nay, I think we just die. No way. I can't believe I just died. I could have said nothing. I really thought there was just going to be a game over screen, but this is basically...
Nope, retry.
Wow. Oh, thank God for autosaves.
This is the real life equivalent of save scumming.
It really is. Oh my gosh.
This is really how you beat Contra or anything else. You just memorize every detail of what will happen.
Yep, do the attack patterns.
We'll blast through all these in no time.
Having the strangest sense of deja vu.
その前に私からのお祝い受け取ってちょうだい。
We're not doing that. Install memories. Do we have time? I guess if they're... Well, it's like a patch, so it's probably not that bad.
Ghost!
わかってるよ
Oh yeah, she's got our memories. Cool. Ow. I changed my stance right in the middle of my attack, and Ghost knocks me out of the way. Moments later, Ghost's arm is sliced off and goes flying into the air.
あら、外した。いえ、どういうこと？
I can see the future! Sort of.
I can see the past.
I can see parallel branches. It's the first time that Iris actually looks puzzled. She must have seen my death. She saw my head get cut clean off in another branch.
We can do this, Ghost.
当然だろ
You know... Oh, cool.
Oh, she's a
was about to say-
Namekian.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, man, she's like really hyped for a person with one arm.
I mean... Ghost's arm regenerates. I quickly get my bearings back and unleash my second attack. Time for barrier number 2.
じゃあ、これはどう？
We're just gonna keep dying.
Yep.
It's like that Tom Cruise movie. There's a sharp
Yeah.
pain in my chest.
Which, if I remember correctly, like, it went in theaters, did badly, and then they re-released it under a different name.
Yes. Yes, they did. I don't remember what it was originally called. I think it was... I know at one point it was, I think, just Live, Die, Repeat.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I guess is the funniest thing to do with that movie, where they're like, oh, that didn't pan out. Well,
So
what if
they
we tried this one?
They reincarnated it. You know, in a sense, it's actually kind of brilliant.
It is.
It's funny.
I mean, I think it made its money back on, like, reruns and stuff. Probably not in
Probably.
theaters, but, you know.
Well, I mean, a rerun just follows the same theme, so, you know.
Yeah.
But this isn't. My
What?
knees... we are gonna just keep dying. Okay.
Yep.
My knees ignore my commands and crumple to the ground. Blood spurts out of my chest. More jets out with each beat of my heart. Ah, crap. My heart.
Stay inside. Daddy needs you.
Fuck. Bleh. Blood. Blood. Gore. Death. Respawn. Time for barrier number 2. Oh man, this is the best autosave function. It's actually really useful.
じゃあ、これはどう？
Ugh. I forcibly twist my body out of the way. The compressed energy that Iris fires off just grazes my chest, then blows a hole in the ground.
また外した。
Damn, you ripped my shirt.
I'll kill you for that.
くだんねえこと気にしてんなよ。明日ママに買ってもらいな。
She always gets me some really weird clothes, so no thanks.
I like how he's not traumatized at all by the fact that he keeps dying.
To be fair, I guess if literally you can just reset it, it's like a comic book death at that point. It's not even like relevant. It's just like, whatever.
Yeah, you're right. It's like ReZero all over again, speaking of common links back to Sophie's voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
With our third attack, the barrier suddenly shatters.
気に入らないわね。
Iris slides her fingers slowly to the side. There's no pain, but I'm suffocating.
Oh, I mean...
There you go. That timing was good. We'll keep that. Blood spews out from my throat. I'm drowning in my own blood. So how she's gonna attack now. This is the worst one so far. I really wish it just said game over every single time. Oh, okay,
I
cool.
know.
I'm glad it's gonna...
Yay!
You know what? I'll get that in post. I have thoughts. With our third attack, the barrier suddenly shatters.
気に入らないわね。
I immediately thrust my left hand up towards my throat to guard it. It's cut deeply, and there's a sharp pain. But hey, I'm not dead.
Got it? Yeah.
あなた、未来を見ている。いえ違う。一度死んで戻ってきている。
You can try and kill me as many times as you want. I'm just gonna keep coming back to undo it.
Couldn't she just incapacitate us and injure us so badly that we just pass out until she does what she needs to do?
I feel like telling her or confirming that this is how water power works is actually the worst thing we could have done, because I feel like this is gonna play a big role in episode 4.
Probably.
Because, like, imagine if she gets her hand on this ability.
Ooh, that would be awful. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. He should have just been like, yep, I can see in the future.
Yep, totally my ability.
That's what I can do. Yep, 100% my ability. You got me.
Vegeta and Bulma have a kid. I forget exactly what the line was.
What was it? I'm trying to remember all of them. Vegeta and Bulma have a kid. Oh, yeah. Gohan becomes the strongest in the universe and still doesn't do crap.
Oh, yeah, that was the last one.
Which, yeah. Even in Super, like, Android 17 gets a push. Like, a legitimate push, and I love 17. Great character.
Oh, yeah.
Mainly because I used him in that one video game all of the time.
Oh, yeah.
Man, nah, Gohan still never gets the push after Cell Saga.
I was about to say, he hit his high point, he peaked in Cell Saga, and then it was all downhill from there.
Mm-hmm.
Iris's expression twists. It's the first time the god actually looks shaken.
Not stirred.
You got it.
So I'm sure I'm going to make this joke when I play 0 Hour. But I keep imagining it's like, she's like, Overlord, and then you just see like the actual tank, and he's just like, feel the power of Overlord, bang bang.
Enemy tanks are there?
Finally feeling the pressure, Iris.
ざまあねえぜ。
Ah!
This is our fourth attack. However, the only thing we managed to catch is Iris's afterimage. In an instant, Iris had teleported far beyond the space where my fist had just been.
I swear, all of you are using these fighting game moves.
だが引かせたぜ神様をよ。
思わぬアーティファクトと出会ってしまったわね。
The faint smile on Iris's face vanishes. She glares right at me with piercing eyes. However, I feel no fear.
さすがに本気を出さないとまずいかしら。
本気だってよ大将。
You say that like you've been holding back the entire time.
あら、急に強気になったわね。
Well, what do you think you can do to stop us now?
Iris's eyebrow twitches. I knew it.
It's been bugging me the whole time. Why don't you ever attack us first? When Yoichi collapsed, when we were all talking, even right now, we're basically sitting ducks. Why aren't you the one initiating?
Ah, you may have been right.
I thought you were just showing off how much stronger you were, but no, that's not it. Not at all. It's not that you didn't want to do anything, you couldn't. Am I right?
Iris remains silent. She can't deny it. Also, there was a sound cue, so that probably confirms it too. Iris's attacks always happen after her barrier was broken. Oh yeah, she can either maintain defense or attack, but can't do both.
I think her barrier absorbs the power that broke it, and then she can reuse that for an attack.
Oh, so she's a Wobbuffet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She absorbs the power from when the barrier is broken and reflects it back. That's probably the power she's using. And the farther away we are from her, the weaker her ability gets. That's why she was able to kill me at point-blank range, but couldn't kill Yoichi at a distance. As long as we don't use our powers, and as long as we don't get close to her, then Iris can't kill us. That's the extent of the power she has right now.
Now that I think about it, if you could have killed us that easily, why did you put those barriers up?
ま、ビビってる証拠だわな。
Yeah, she did it to protect herself. She had to. If you were really in top shape, you could have killed everyone in an instant. We probably should have noticed from the start. You've been fighting with all you've got the whole time. You've been trying to kill us from the get-go. But you can't. It's impossible for you to kill me again. Come on. How many barriers do you have left? No matter how many times I die, I'll come back every single time. Again and again, until these flames burn you to nothing. I'm gonna come back for you, Iris.
鬱陶しいわね、あなた。
Mainly, that's like my characteristic.
I mean, the stigma in Iris's eyes emit a strange glow. In that moment, the opposing evil eye within me reacts and rejects her power. Ooh!
Oh!
It nullifies. That's cool.
Looks like the evil eyes are canceling each other out.
Nice.
みてえだな。しかし、焦って曲がんたダセえな。
Even the evil eye won't kill me. You're out of options, Iris.
調子に乗るんじゃないわよ、ガキが。
Iris seethes with anger. Her stigma changes color to a deep dark red. We've finally done it. We've gotten rid of Iris's obnoxious, arrogant attitude. But her bloodlust is overwhelming.
Maybe she wasn't really fighting at 100%.
散々生きっといて情けねえ声出すなよ。だっせーな。
A little bit.
You talk big for someone that isn't even here.
Shut up! I can't help it. Dying hurts.
だろうな。ま、いけるだろう。俺らなら。
I'm sure, but we can't just.
I guess she's done letting us talk. A sudden sense of pain on my cheek silences me. I wipe my hand against it, and it's coated in blood. I got cut?
手を出さないうちは安全なんて思っていたのならちょっと油断しすぎよね。
She switched to attack mode.
かすり傷程度でどやるなよ。だせえ神様だな。
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
じわじわ殺してあげるとそう言っているの。
Let's go. Ghost.
ああ、
捕まえてごらんなさい。できるならね。
She gonna run away?
She bravely ran away. Iris is draped in a crimson aura, a haze enveloping her. We charge straight for her. Time for round 2. About damn time you give us back Ms. Naruse. Are they just watching this whole thing unfold? Probably.
I guess.
Alright. I mean, it's not like they have much else they can do.
かける様。拮抗しているようには見えるけれど。はい。勝てない。このままでは。かける様、何度も死んでいると。死に戻り。それが彼の能力なのね。ある意味、不死身と言えるかもしれないけれど。消耗戦になれば明らかに不利。あの結界、やはり再生していると考えた方がいい。
ですわね。会話の邪魔をしないのも時間稼ぎのように思います。再生のための。
Ooh, I hadn't thought about that, but that does make sense.
手数が圧倒的に足りない。おまけに、あの高速移動の力。残像を残しながら地面を滑るように。体力の消耗は少ないでしょうね。
かける様は追いかけるためにあんなにも。
そう、走らされている。男性と女性の体力差を考慮しても、どちらが優位かは明白ね。
Okay, she's been around for 1,000 years in an immortal body, and she's also borrowing somebody else's. I don't feel like that's a fair comparison at all. Just saying.
Yeah, I feel like she has every advantage, really.
Oh, absolutely.
不甲斐ないですわ。
Really, when you think
勝利のイメー
about
ジが
it,
全く実を結ばない。
if you could practice anything for 1,000 years, if someone's even keeping up with you, you kind of suck.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Like, imagine I was like, I'm trying to think of something you would do for 1,000 years. Like, if I played the piano for 1,000 years and then I was like, only in the running to win a contest, I wasted 1,000 years.
It's like the whole thing that happens in The Devil Went Down to Georgia. It's like, how did the devil, an immortal being, lose a fiddle contest to some hick named Johnny?
Well, I guess one of those things might be like, he just never played I always imagine like he never played the fiddle before.
You know what? Fair.
And that's just innate ability. He just assumed he could win.
Also, Futurama, I think, did a pretty good job answering that question.
That
Just
was
beat
really
him with the golden
good.
fiddle.
Just beat him with the golden fiddle.
Oh.
Like, it still might be my favorite Futurama episode. It's really good.
That one is funny.
それが私の唯一の役目ですのに、何の役にも立てないなんて。ノアさん、一体どうすれば。何とかしてかける様をお助けしないと。
そうやって、あなたはすぐ人に頼るのね。すべてを思うがままにするだけの力があなたにはあるのに。
しかしイーリスさんが相手では。
あなたこそまだ本気を出していない。
そんなことは。
人格を変えるために自分に力を使う余力があるのに。
She brings up a good point. I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
それは臆病なあなたが不安や恐怖に立ち向かうためにはそのあなたが必要なんでしょう。だから否定はしない。けれど生物の力に頼らなくても自分は変えられる。あなたは一番安易な方法に逃げて自分の可能性を潰している。
Oof.
私に言ったわね。自分の力が悪い結末を招くかもしれない。足を引っ張ってしまうかもしれない。それが怖いと。こうも言ったわね。独り言だったかもしれないけれど、しっかりと聞こえていた。このままだと九条さんには勝てないだろうなと。こんな時に恋の心配なんてと驚いたけれど、原動力は人それぞれ。恋心があなたの戦う理由ならそれでいい。けれど
おい、平気か。
I'm fine. Just a scratch. I'm fine.
傷だらけね、彼。
It's just a flesh wound.
何度死んでも傷ついても決してくじけず立ち向かう彼の姿を見て何も感じないのなら、あなたは彼にふさわしくない。
Ooh, dang.
九条さんに彼を取られてもあなたはそうやって押し黙って逃げ道と言い訳を探すのでしょうね。私は
There's drama and a fight.
Damn. She's too fast.
おい、大将大丈夫なのかよ。血だらけだぞ。
It's okay. If I bleed out, I'll just respawn.
I'm fine. These are all just scratches.
たっく、ちょこまか逃げてチクチクとは。耳っちいぞ。神様がやることかっつーの。
私だって面倒なことせず楽に終わらせたいわよ。でもあなたたち殺しても死なないじゃない。
You got me there.
誰かさんが反則みたいなアーティファクトを持っているせいでこっちとしてもこういう手段を取らざるを得ないの。不本意だわ本当に。
Oh, great. So she's got all these ridiculous powers and abilities, and now she's gaslighting us. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
おい、誰かさ、今苦労してんのお前の能力のせいだぞ。
Hey, don't you give me that too.
Oh, great. Now we're getting double teamed.
Our suffering won't be in vain. Even if we fail, we can use it as a stepping stone to move forward.
そうなのよね。あなたをいたぶったところで結局徒労に終わると思っちゃうとやる気がなくなっちゃうわね。ああ、そうね。私ったらうっかりしていたわ。
Iris, who had been running away from us this whole time, suddenly comes to a halt.
あなたは殺せない。つまりこの枝で魔眼は手に入らないということよね。
You got that right. I'm never giving it to you.
ああ、そう。じゃあ。
Is she going to try to kill Kujo and take Kujo's artifact and take the evil eye that way?
Maybe. I was thinking she noticed everybody still unconscious.
Oh, yeah.
亡くなったわ。この体を大事にする理由。
There's also that. A chill races down my spine. I've got a bad feeling about this again.
本気見たがっていたわよね。
The stigma on her forehead grows in size. Oh, she's gonna let it consume Ms. Naruse's body. Then it begins to envelop Ms. Naruse's entire body.
私じゃなくてあなたたちのやる気を削げばいいのよ。簡単な話だった。
Iris's voice is as cold as ice, causing a chill to run through the air. I feel a wicked, savage power building up inside her.
いくら運命を書き換えても無駄だと思えるほどの絶望を与えてあげるわ。
Well, that is indeed menacing.
おいおい、ふざけんなよ。
My body feels heavy. I'm breaking out in cold sweat all over. If I'm not careful, I might just pass out entirely. Did Iris strengthen the effects of her power?
おい大将、どうすんだ。どんどん事態が悪化してんぞ。
We might be in some deep shit.
I really shouldn't be saying discouraging things, but I really am afraid. My instincts are screaming in fear, especially when I'm faced by the monster in front of us.
もう勝ちはないけれど負けるのも嫌いなの。魔眼を手に入れ損なった憂さ晴らし、しっかりとさせてもらうわよ。
What?
A scarlet whirlwind suddenly springs up, causing Ghost to disappear. The backlash from losing my illusory body is a hard blow to my consciousness.
あら、ごめんなさい。やっぱりこの体じゃうまく制御できないわね。
I mean, it was effective.
その子じゃなくて、あなたをね。
You know, at least there is the good thing. I mean, it's also really bad because Miss Naruse might be gone no matter what,
Yeah.
actually. But that body is going to give out eventually.
Absolutely.
Like, she's using too much power for the body. So eventually we're going to win by attrition.
Yeah, but I just wonder what the repercussions of that, other than losing Ms. Naruse, are going to be.
Yeah.
また狙いがそれて、あの子たちに当たっちゃっても
Oh.
許してね。
Iris looks over to the others.
Damn it.
Let me make it in time. Come on!
かける様。
Are you guys okay?
ありがとう。
I formed a wall of fire and somehow managed to keep everyone safe, but I couldn't block her attack completely. My body feels like it's gonna fall apart.
Think we can run from here?
2人、いえ3人を運んではとても。
不甲斐ない。この程度で動けなくなるなんて。
Alright, I got it. Don't move an inch, I'll figure something out.
なんとかって。
やってみせて。
I'm gonna wait.
身を挺して女の子をかばうなんて素敵ね。ただいいの？私はかばわなくても。
I mean...
Okay, I think that ship already sailed.
Yeah.
分かっていると思うけど、この体長くは持たないわよ。よければ後ろの子たちが死ぬ。耐え続けてもサツキが死ぬ。さあ 死の運命を今回はどうやって変えてくれるのかしら。あら、もしかして罪かしら。
かける様、もういいです。かける様だけでも逃げてください。
Run?
I'm the only one here that can respawn.
かける様。
I wasn't joking.
でも
I promised you. I'd protect you. I'd protect you no matter what.
かける様、
I sure nailed that line. But what the hell am I gonna
Well,
do?
thanks, you know. I mean, I'm really trying out here.
You did good work. Good job, man. My vision grows blurry. I slowly lose all feeling in my body. I can only last a few more volleys. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Think. Unless I figure out a way to
Bring
break
it.
out of this, it'll be pointless to wind back time.
はるか
Make it so everybody comes out alive and is okay except for Iris.
いつまで私でいるつもり。そのあなたじゃなければ正気を保てないとしても、そのままじゃイーリスには勝てない。言ったでしょ、あなたが鍵だと。あなたの力が勝利を引き寄せる。あなたにとってもこのままじゃ九条さんに勝つも負けるもない。彼はこのまま死ぬわよ。
I'll come back and you'll have to do this same conversation all over again.
死ぬ。かける様、ニミさん。
もう一度言う。彼のあの姿を見ても、あの言葉を聞いても立ち上がれないのなら、あなたは彼にふさわしくない。
Yuki, best wing woman.
動けるのはあなただけ。逃げるか立ち向かうか、このまま彼の後ろで守られ続けるか、それとも彼の隣に立つか、決めなさい、はるか。
Now she actually gets a choice.
Blue boxes for everyone.
かけるさん。私はずっと私を救ってくれる王子様を待っていた。弱い私を守ってくれる私の王子様、悪魔のナイト。かける様は、ニミさんは私を救ってくれた。手を差し伸べてくれた。
Still
それ
dying.
なのに私は甘えてって頼ってって口だけでいつも私は
Can you hurry up this realization? This is really hurting.
仲間にしてくれたのに、私は 私はお姫様になりたかったけど、
Be a battle princess.
誰かに
Be a
助けてもらうのを
Super
いつもずっと待っていたけれど、
Be the one called Sailor Moon.
傷つくあなたは見たくない。
Ooh, animated.
If that lets me be Tuxedo Mask, it's all worth it.
Oh, totally. I like the animation. That's cool.
Mm.
答えて、私の絵で。
What the?
I'm bathed in a bright, warm light. All my pain vanishes. What just happened?
才能豊かな子ばっかり。ムカつくわね。
Iris glares at me, or rather, at my back. Ah, so that's it. The one giving me strength is...
Senpai.
ニミさん、ごめんなさい。ずっとうじうじと。もう死なせません。傷つけさせません。好きに動いてください。あなたのしたいこと全部私は叶えます。
You got it.
I dash back into the fight, placing my full trust in Senpai. Before Ms. Naruse's body crosses the threshold, I have to sever the link between them. A gale howls, but I don't panic in the slightest. I brandish my arms. The flames consume everything, turning it all into dust.
No frickin' way.
I can't help but laugh. Iris is probably just as surprised as I am. Everything's happening just as I willed it. I had been prepared for death earlier, but now, that's not a problem anymore. I can win.
Come on, Ghost.
呼び出すのが遅えんだよ。
I summon Ghost and sprint forward. We dash straight toward Iris.
Whoa.
The barrier repels each one of our attacks. Even though we've been given a boost by Senpai's power, we still can't break through.
どうするの？あなたの大事な先生、死んじゃうわよ。
I sure as hell won't let her.
またぶち破ってやるぜ。
What she said.
Yeah.
私たちの勝利条件はイーリスを先生の体から追い出すこと。世界の目の破壊。本気を出したイーリスの結界は破れない。それならノアちゃん、動けますか？
ええ、問題ない。やっぱりあなたが鍵だったわね。
ごめんなさい。やっと勇気が出せました。悪いことを起こせるならいいことも起こせる。今から起こします。
指示して。あなたに従う。
イーリスの動き止められますか？
できる。結界さえなければ。
わかりました。九条さん、ソラさん、起きてください。
What did we miss?
うわ、また気絶してた。ごめんなさい。状況は？今は説明している時間がないので指示通りに動いてください。
Of course, Sora. She's our Daphne.
はい。
Oh.
イーリスは周囲に結界を張って身を守っています。どんな力も通しません。だからソラさん、はい。ソラさんの力でイーリスの結界を消してください。
That's a good idea.
消して、できる？
Oh.
私の力で？
That is brilliant, actually.
できます。今なら。マジか。わかりました。結界が消えたらノアちゃん、イーリスは距離を取ろうとするはずです。
ええ、任せて。
お願いします。九条さん、イーリスは世界の目を体内に取り込みました。ノアちゃんが動きを止めたら九条さんの力で奪い取ってください。ですが 私の力でアーティファクトを奪ってしまったら。
大丈夫です。暴走はさせません。
はい、わかりました。やってみます。
新見さんに合わせます。合図を待ってください。
Some of these I really don't know how I have to think about.
You know what? At this point, you could just have fun with it. Just go with a vowel sound and end it with a huh, and you can't go wrong.
That one just reminds me of like orc. See?
消えろ
It just sounded like an angry seal.
Metal Gear sound effect?
My fist slips right through the barrier. They managed to nullify it.
器用なことを。
That's a mild insult.
なあちゃん。
I feel like we just got compared to a bunch of raccoons.
パニッシュメント。
Iris tries to escape using an afterimage, but is bound in place by countless chains. She can't move a muscle now.
九条さん。
体内のアーティファクト、世界の目掴みました。けど引っ張られる。
大丈夫です。そのまま引きずり出してください。
お願い、来て。
Just remember, keep it in the green bar.
いまいましいわね。
There it is.
Iris's world's eye gets extracted from Ms. Naruse's body. It's right in front of me.
新見さん。
Got it.
これで
The end.
Falcon punch! Show me your moves.
こんな子供にこの私がね。
See ya, Iris.
別の枝でまた会いましょう。
You're right, we still have episode 4. Her stigma dissipates. The malevolent aura that had engulfed her entire body clears in a flash. I catch Ms. Naruse's body as it collapses and gently lay her on the ground. Finally, the Iris of this world is no more. We frickin' won!
All right, I was gonna say let's call it there.
Yep. You know what? I think that actually is a good place to stop because this episode has gone on for a really long time.
It's gone on for like 2 hours.
Yes. I mean, in fairness, there was no way we could have stopped in mid-fight.
Unless you were gonna Dragon Ball Z it, there was no way we could.
Oh, man.
Stop.
We definitely could have Dragon Ball Z'd it, but I think that would have pissed everybody out. Next time on
Like-
9-9.
Actually, the point that I thought that we could have done that was when she turned into her like final form, Iris.
Oh, yeah, you know what? She went like, whatever you would call that. But no, I think this is a perfectly good place to stop because at this point, we've defeated the big bad in this branch, and now it's just going to be all the fun stuff. So cool. That's something we have to look forward to. And you all got an extra long episode. I also appreciate that this is going to be the screen that we come in the next episode. Just launching up with...
Absolutely. We got to replay the line then.
Nice going, Captain. Yeah, oh, you bet. You know I'm gonna.
It Speaking of Dragon Ball Z, it just reminds me of Jace. And we're like the Captain Ginyu. Nice going, Captain.
Good job, Captain. Ooh, boy, that was a wild ride. We finally figured out how to use Overlord, and we have Ghost on our side. Who would have thought? At least for now.
Yes. Unfortunately, I do think episode 4 is going to be Iris trying to get Overlord. Trying to
Yeah,
figure out some way
probably.
that she can get Overlord. That's her goal.
Oh, absolutely. Now that she knows that Kakeru has Overlord, she absolutely is going to be going after him like crazy. But how do you take Overlord from him? Because, I mean, when he dies, he just resets the branch.
She would have to figure out a way to get him to use ambrosia or something to take it so that then he can't use it. And then
Oh,
she
yeah.
has it.
Or she would have to take
Yeah.
Kujo's ability and then try to use
Exactly.
her ability to take it from him.
Mhm.
But I think Overlord's also kind of complicated because Overlord it seems to be kind of like the Deus Ex Machina artifact.
Yeah.
Because Sophie said that she couldn't really figure out what it was and wasn't even sure it actually existed. So it's like this
Yeah.
mythical grade artifact. So maybe it has different rules for some reason. I don't know.
True. But now that she knows it exists, she has infinitely many branches to try and figure it out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's going to be really interesting because she also has the awareness of everything that's going on as long as she has the World's Eye. But she's going to have to wait for the World's Eye to come back. I mean, it's almost like
Correct.
like we basically set her back for however long it takes her to get it
Yeah.
back.
Well, because the interesting thing for me is like the whole point of this timeline isn't really to defeat Iris in like the grander sense. It's like
It's to get time.
but yeah, as long as we can get we can break the World's Eye, she'll be delayed to the future, and then we can hopefully seal the world to where she can't
Yeah, that's
get
true.
back in. But it's not like defeating her.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I also kind of wonder if Satsuki willingly let her in the first time, if there's a way that she can resist, or if that's something that she doesn't even have the option of doing because Iris is just that powerful. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because, obviously there's no way, like, Kakeru in another branch would, if he gets the memories back, he's going to be like, hey, so if you get a strange person that looks like you trying to get into your head and be like, hey, you mind if I just hitch a ride? Say no. Which I feel like is good life advice. I feel like you should never say yes. Just in general. That's a PSA.
Yeah.
If a strange spiritual being comes to you in your dreams and asks you if it can hitch a ride in your body, you say no. Anyway, that's all I've got.
No, good PSA.
Cool.
That's about all I have. That's my theory for episode 4. And other than that, I don't really have much.
No, I think that's a solid theory. All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this insane battle episode, and we hope to see you as we get to the resolution of episode 3. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.